We are going. This rhythm, gold and green train. Oh yes, we are going. We are going.
Good night to Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Those of you listening outside of the Eastern Caribbean or Northern Caribbean listeners. Those of you in Bahamas, Bermuda, Turks and Caicos Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands.
You might tell me where I could find the train station.
Our good friends out there in Jamaica.
I could find the train station, sir.
Puerto Rico. And my good friends over there in Anguilla. I know, yeah, you're into election. And I think election was today, yeah. Dominica, good night to you, my friends over there. And of course, my whole family. I don't call them family out there in St. Lucia, you know. Grossele, Babino, Laborie, Dennery, Soufre. I say a special good night to my St. Lucian listeners. And of course, a special night to our listeners over there in Carriacou and Petite Martinique. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, good night to you. Barbados, good night to you. My good friend in Barbados, I realize I've missed a call from you. Give us a call.
Oh, yes, we are going.
St. Kitts, good night. Montserrat, our good friends in the ABC Islands, Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao. We say special good night to each and every one of you and hope that you all have been having a fabulous night. I think it's time for me to change the music here. It's time to go down this way, you know. Sometimes you just have to remind them, you know.
The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. We moving on. The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. Take a good look around. The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. We moving on. The house solid and the pillars strong. Don't stop the progress. Take a good look around.
Yeah, so just to remind you all of the various activities that are taking place, let me just bring them up. Yeah. You are invited to the new National Party Vision Tour to continue to move around the islands of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. And yes, diaspora, we are coming your way. So don't feel left out because we're coming. And tomorrow evening from 6:30 p.m., our honorable political leader, the Honorable Emlyn Pear, and the team of the new National Party will be out there at the Marian Community Center starting from 6:30 p.m., yeah? Just remember, NNP loves you, huh? And NNP cares about you. For those of you up in Carriacou and Petit Martinique, we know this weekend is the carnival weekend up there, yeah? And they're going to be having the after work lime that's going to be taking place this Friday from 4:30 p.m. That's right at the constituency branch office over there in Hillsborough. So that's taking place this Friday from 4:30 out there in Carriacou. Then on Saturday morning, starting at 7 a.m., breakfast is available. So from 4:30 on Friday and from 7 a.m. on Saturday, you'll be able to get your breakfast here. Those of you leaving Grenada and heading up there, nice, yeah. For the carnival, and those of you in Carriacou for the carnival, you can get your breakfast from the new National Party. Come on out and support our good brother Norland Cox. Senator Norland Cox, how you doing, sir? Then on Juve morning, that's Monday the 3rd of March, from 7 a.m. you're going to get your breakfast. Yeah, so before you throw on the oil or after you throw on the oil, or while you're in the process of putting on the oil, or even if you ain't want nothing to do with the oil, you can go over by the new National Party headquarters in Carriacou and you can get your breakfast on Juve morning. That's Monday coming. So a special good night to the Carriacou Petit Martinique branch of the new National Party. And let me say an especially good night to my friends out there in Petit Martinique. As they say, who feels it knows it, huh? The people of Petit Martinique are indeed feeling it, yeah. And for those of you in the Gilbert family, just remember the Gilbert family reunion is coming up on the 20th of April, yeah. So you can call 403-7635 for more information in relation to that.
Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Don't stop it.
The new National Party New York Support Group, yeah, they are having their brunch that's taking place on Sunday, the 27th of April.
Don't stop the progress. Don't stop the progress.
And it's going to be at 302 East 91st Street between Lennox and Clarkson Avenue for a small donation of only $30. Music by DJs Jude and Small Close. For more information, contact Kathy at 347-262-6818. Wilson at 917-754-1319. 1319. Wendy at 917-602-1476. That's 1476. And Aisha at 917-520-3164.
Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Don't stop it.
And then remember,
Don't stop it.
this Friday,
Don't stop it. Don't stop it.
all roads lead to the new National Party headquarters in Tempe,
The progress. Don't stop the progress.
starting from 4 p.m. Food and drinks on sale. You can have barbecue and other food on sale.
Don't stop it. Don't stop it.
And that's going to be at the new National Party headquarters out in Tempe. Of course, you can have games like dominoes and cards, etc. Various activities, and you get the opportunity to mingle and so nice DJ music. You know you go. So that's the after work line of the new National Party that is going to be taking place this Friday.
Stop the progress. Don't stop the progress. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Don't stop it.
Then remember the St. Patrick East branch of the new National Party. They have coming up on the 29th of March
Don't stop
at the River Sally Hard Court starting at midday. It's going to be the barbecue luncheon fundraiser.
Don't stop it.
They got barbecue chicken, barbecue pork, grilled fish.
Don't stop it.
Walk with enough money to buy and enough to donate. Nice. They got sides, potato, salad, chow mein, and rice and peas and thing. You ain't getting the chicken just so they just throw in the piece of chicken in a foil paper and hand you know. They're not going to just give you aluminium foil and barbecue.
Don't stop the progress.
They get to select your sides along with the barbecue.
Don't stop it.
An ice cold bar awaits you.
Stop it.
And for more information, you can call 533-8797 and 415-8008. Yeah?
Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Don't stop the progress. Don't stop the progress. Don't stop the progress. Don't stop the progress.
Yeah, we ain't coming to them yet, no.
Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Don't stop
Sometimes to see her face, it could frighten you. Huh?
it.
I ain't say nobody ugly. I just say sometimes to see her face, it could frighten you.
Don't stop it.
The house solid and the pillar strong.
I ugly. I can't accuse people of doing the same thing as me, understand?
Solid and the pillar strong. Don't stop the progress. Take a good look around.
And there's one more I want to advertise here. Remember, young Kelvin, let me take the music down, make sure right. Nice. Young Kelvin Warren Thomas, a 2-year-old child of Moya St. Andrew, is in need of treatment for cancer. The family's asking kindly for your help and give what you can today. Nothing is too small, and they're thanking you in advance for your assistance. This young one, yeah, watch out those eyes. Come on, man. Yeah, they need your help. All right, so you can call 420-4314. That's 420-4314 or 535-2110. Yeah, this young one needs your help. Call them and help them. All right, so remember, this is young Kelvin Thomas, just 2 years old. Eh? Nice looking child. 2 years old. They need your help. Yeah, nothing is too small. Whatever you can give, donate. Yeah, so you have the numbers there. Let me give you the numbers again, just in case. That's 420-4314 and 535-2110. Give them a call. All right, nice, beautiful, lovely little child. Yeah, and we're going to do all that we can do to assist as much as we can. All right, give me joy. Good night to you, my dear. Good night to mommy and the whole household. We know we go. Yes, indeed, folks. The phone lines are open, 440-7377 and 347-329-3101. Those are the numbers for you to call and get on to the inside of tonight's program. And yeah, we had to look at some implementation rate and thing tonight. Yeah, we definitely had to look at some implementation rate and thing tonight, you know. Yeah. Good night to all of you on the YouTube, and good night to all of you there on the Facebook.
The house.
Hope that all of you are having a fabulous night tonight.
We're going green all the way. Green, we voting green. Green, we voting green. Green, we voting green. On election day. Green, we voting green. Green, we voting green. Green,
Let me just let you all know as well, in case you all realize, the election campaign has started. I don't know if much of you realize that the election campaign has started. When I see people start to push out their t-shirts and so on, I'm trying to understand something. It's kind of weird to me. And you have to understand where I'm going with this. Now, I'm not going to advertise for anybody, so don't expect me to be showing anything. So don't even bother to send it. I see it already. Yeah? So I'm not going to advertise for them. But what I will tell you is this. Yeah? If you're putting out t-shirts saying to vote for somebody, that somebody has to be seeking a particular office, isn't it? So we're seeing t-shirts being sold by the ruling party with an image of the Prime Minister saying to vote for him. Now, which I find very comical, considering that you can't vote for him on Sunday. Yeah? So they must be talking about vote for him in a time before that t-shirt wash out. They must be talking about vote for him in a time that is sooner rather than later. So the mere fact that you're being bombarded on social media, etc., by them with their t-shirt talking about the vote for Deacon Mitchell, that sort of thing, it should tell you something, because at their convention that they're going to be having over the weekend, nobody could vote for him or vote against him. They can't do anything. They cannot move him. The Constitution of the National Democratic Congress states that once he holds the office of Prime Minister, he cannot be challenged for leader of the NDC, which is very unlike the Constitution of the New National Party, which at every single convention ever since the New National Party started having conventions and was created, the position of political leader is up for grabs, whether people decide they're going to try and grab it or not, which gives me pause when I think of some people some people have left when they had the opportunity, when the New National Party next have the convention, to go after the leadership of the New National Party, but they decide, no, well, we ain't get it this time around, and low is me and woe is me, and they go, but we're going to do. Hey, Papa? But when it comes to the NDC, you cannot challenge with the NNP. At the next convention, you could challenge the political leader. Nothing wrong with that. You could go ahead and try. You ain't going to win, but you could try. But with the NDC, as long as the individual holds the office of Prime Minister, they cannot be challenged for leader of the NDC. Yeah? And as long as they hold the position of political leader, they've obtained it, I think they cannot be challenged for, I think it's 3 years. Even though they don't hold the office of Prime Minister, they cannot be challenged for 3 years, if I'm remembering their constitution properly. They like to talk about constitution and this and that. Yeah, we could talk constitution, have all your own. Right? But yet still they call themselves the ones who are democratic. If you're democratic, at every convention, all positions should be made available. All you shouldn't be afraid. So all you're telling me that if a person holds the office of Prime Minister and the person is failing, politically and otherwise, all you, the NDC, can challenge all your political leader, all you can move them, all you have to stay there with them up until they crash the bus. Nah, boy, all you special, boy. All you special, yes, all you real special with that word, yeah.
Can't afford to backpedal and reverse. The whole they put us in what's too deep and dark. Tell them no way, we're not going back. We're going forward ever. Keep moving. Building up Grenada. Keep moving. Keep moving.
I'm not going to talk about the other aspects of what they're doing Sunday, tonight, or tomorrow. We'll speak about that on Monday, eh? Sometimes, and let me say this openly here, sometimes we have to be wise. We can't be sharing their thing and talking about it, because what you're doing is you're helping them promote. Yeah, we're helping them promote. We know they're having something on the weekend, and we just saying they're joking with that. They can't be serious Democrats and speaking about democracy and all this kind of thing, and talking about democracy in a party. And you have to stay with what you have. You can't make a decision. What, you better hope President Trump don't call all you and tell all you, all his dictator, you know.
We the leader by strong. And I think that's second to none. Keep moving. Keep moving.
So I'm saying, If you're seeing t-shirts for a person who they can't vote for at whatever function they having on the weekend, they cannot vote for them. Let me repeat. They cannot vote for them on this weekend. They cannot. It tells you that sooner rather than later, before them t-shirt wash out, before them t-shirt disappear, they might give people use for the t-shirt. So while you're keeping a local eye on what they're doing, still mind your business. NNPites, let us mind we business. We're heading good. We've had the youth convention. We're seeing the youth becoming active. We have the women's convention, and we know the women are strong. Yeah? The men start to say no, they start to feel out of it. The men have started to ask for a men's convention of the new national party. Remember, the people that was minding our business, they were minding our business, did not have a convention last year, were not even able to deliver a budget last year. And poor Beryl getting all the blame. But they were not able to do any of that last year. And after they were not able to do any of that last year, the new national party came. We had convention, and then another convention, and then another. We had 3. Then we have 1. Yeah, 3 conventions we were able to have. They were not able to have 1. So let us continue to mind our business. So young folks who are interested in becoming members of the new National Party Youth Arm, reach out. Call us on 440-1875-1876. Leave your name and number, and Mrs. Japal George and Amanda. Yeah, right. Yeah. And the rest of the team, they will get in contact with you, and they will give you the information of the people that's dealing with your particular zone or your particular constituency, so you can get on the train and become part of the activities of the new National Party and become part of the process of rescuing Grenada. Yeah? Because you have people that keep putting out false narratives about what is going on in Grenada and how Grenada is going, and Grenada going good, and Grenada. Go on the streets, ask people if Grenada going good. Grenada going good for some people. Some people really enjoying themselves. Some people will call every single day and they will say they are happy with how Grenada is going. You know why? Because they get a 2 or 3 contract to build a 2 piece of drain and a sidewalk. Or they get a 50 feet, a road to resurface, or concrete road to build, or a walkway they get to build in an area. So they get the little contract. So you hear them picking up phone and calling radio station and I want to congratulate the Prime Minister for the excellent job he's doing. Yeah, excellent job for you. But when you go out there and you meet people in their 60s and their 70s with no means of income, these people have passed the age of working. Some of them health-wise cannot work. And you hear them say that they've been taken off of the seed program, which was put in place to assist people like that. And remember, the seed program existed even under the other NDC, you know. And this NDC has been kicking people off of the seed program for no reason. That they can kick off an autistic child after they fire that child's mother, his mother, after they fire that child's grandmother, after they fire that child's aunt. They couldn't fire the father because the father has gone to the great beyond. And they kicked that child. Up to this day, they have not even said, and they hear it on this program, but they're too ashamed. So they cannot even go back to the family and say, well, we made a mistake and we're putting you back on the seed program. When you hear a lady says no, and she says to me, she says, Sheldon, and she stops me, she says, Long, I want to talk to you. And she said, I was taken off of the seed program. Look at my age. I was taken off of the seed program. I have no means of income. But these people have kicked me off of the program. And when I call the office and I give my name, one of them in the background shout out, she's a NNP. Is that the way we operate in the seed program now? He's a NNP, she's a NNP, this is a NDC. We ain't too sure with this one stand. That is how we're taking people off and putting people onto the program. That should never come out of the mouth of anybody involved in that program. But when that lady called the office, that was the response that she got. We have a caller online. Hello, good night.
Hey, Sheldon.
Hey, how you going, bro?
Hey, listen me. I called to cause you any problem tonight.
You know I know how to deal with it when you do that, but go ahead.
Only come to reach out to the brothers who grew up like me with a grandmother loneless. And yet still, we had animals mining. You know how tough that could be? We have no law, but we mine an animal. That's the brother reaching out to. These people, what in power, they have nothing good for all the brothers. I'm going to tell you nothing. The only survival to get out of poverty is the Imani program. That's all the only survival. Don't go in the rally to make up numbers. Don't shop nowhere they have anything. Because if they can, when they get hold of all you know something, man, I had these brothers and I want to implement all what went on in the revolution. Well, I want to tell these brothers who grew up like me. In the revolution, they had one college for poor people children, and that was in Hoopville. And the teachers and the principals were soldiers. And it was like any means is necessary. What they says goes. My brothers, all you listen, don't support these people. If they want to implement things what was in the revolution jailed 90% of the prisoners was poor people children. Don't go down that line. Some of all it wasn't existing. All you don't know is nothing about the revolution. All you have to listen people who leave the revolution. I wasn't in Grenada, but I felt it, man. I passed through it. I spent 1 month. And when I reached in Grenada, everybody wanted me. Why you come here to do? But don't see nothing. Don't see. Everybody wanted me. And the country was so tense. And then I came up here. And I see what was happening. And thank God, things fall in place. And we get back to where we are. But I see right now, like these brothers and them, man, I don't know. You know, I don't know what so much about it, man. But, hey, guys, for people children, all you leave these people alone, they go jail all you. They put all you in jail. As soon as all you open all your mouth, there is a college for all you. Anyway, thanks, Sheldon. One love.
All right, my brother. You behave tonight, man. That's wonderful. I like your man. All right, man. All right, man.
All right.
One of these days I have to meet this man, believe me. Yeah, I really and truly have to meet this guy one of these days. 440-7377 and 347-329-3101. Those are the numbers for you to call and get onto the inside. And indeed, you can also call us on the WhatsApp. Yeah? You know, I tend to read a lot of regional news, and there's a statement that came from a political colleague over in St. Lucia. And I think I'm going to turn it a bit and apply it here. And it basically says, convincing an NDC supporter of reality is an impossible task when their loyalty lies with convenient illusions. You all understand what that says? Convincing an NDC supporter of reality is an impossible task when their loyalty lies with convenient illusions. So give them the illusions that are convenient to their mindset, that they hate certain people. And I'm using the H word because it's real, and I know it people don't like to hear it, but we had to say it because it's true. They hate certain individuals who are within the New National Party. They hate them. And due to that, as long as those persons are in that New National Party, they have a hatred for the party by extension. So they will always prefer whatever illusion, the convenient illusion that is placed before them when the reality is staring them in the face. they will never, let me repeat, they will never accept what the reality of the present Grenadian situation is, because the convenient illusion is what they're more interested in. We have a caller on the line. Let's go to the phone line. Hello, good night.
Hey, bro.
Hey, what's up?
That statement you read there, boy, is so true. Those people and them, they operate like, well, hospital blinders, they one track. You put on the blinders, you only see one track.
It's a convenient.
They break stick in the ears.
It's a convenient illusion.
They can't even hold a conversation with you. They're ready to flip off and go crazy. You can't even post something online to them because they're ready to turn upside down.
Well, strange enough, they don't come on my page because I have a way with words when I'm ready. And when I finish with them, they're going to be thinking about it for months. The tongue lashing I put on them. They don't come around here generally because you know what we do. So they don't come around here, and we like it that way. They could hang around in their sphere. Not that we don't mind. We don't mind if a member of the NDC call the program that is nothing. But once you come and you try to be disrespectful, then it's a fair playing field. We could be disrespectful too, So when we tell you something and it's hurtful, don't be vexed.
They can understand truth. They can take the truth. I came home a couple of years back, and this guy came in home to do some electrical work, and we were talking about the them increasing their salary. He said that's not true. He said Quarrel get a bit of tools and he gone. He can't take it. Boy, I tell you, not an open mind to say, well, okay, am I wrong? Am I right? Let's listen to the next one opinion and hear what they're saying. All right, have a great night and keep the good things going.
Yes, indeed, my brother. And you have a wonderful one as well, huh?
All right, take it easy.
All right, bud. Always good hearing from you.
All right.
Yes, man. That's my good buddy. Yeah. An ex-member of the Grenadian Army before the revolution. Yeah, good buddy there. 440-7377, 347-329-3101. Let me give that again. 440-7377, 347-329-3101. Yeah, let me repeat it one more time for you all. Convincing an NDC supporter of reality is an impossible task when their loyalty lies with convenient illusions. Yeah? And that is what is happening to them. Their loyalty is to a convenient illusion. Because their political party find them is the ones that is call and get on and all kind of thing. So they decide, let us mute them. Let us make them from people who are critiquing into cheerleaders. And note, I'm not talking about my friend from up in St. Patrick, not she, because when she ready, she cussing them still, not she. But turning the critics into cheerleaders by creating convenient illusions for these people. The convenience of money in their pocket while their neighbors are struggling, while their neighbors are getting pushed out from programs that were helping them, that they need to be in, while there are various things that would be helping their neighbors. They are not allowed the same opportunities that other people are having. But the illusion is convenient, so they continue to believe in the illusion. We've got a call online.
Hey, good night, buddy.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
How are you, man?
How are you? I'm more than good.
Okay. Well, like the gentleman said a while ago, I too say the same thing. Like what you were saying with with to convince these people. I had been having a running. He have a special guy. I won't call his name. On Facebook, he's not even in Grenada. He is a Grenadian. He's in Canada. And he's coming out and beating up and the NNP and such. It kind of bothered me, so I had to take him on. And I was showing him, I said, brother, the minute time you give me answers to certain questions and I start to tell him things that this administration is doing, I said, the minute time you give me the answers for these things, if you think it's right or wrong, I will engage you. Until you cannot give me answers, then don't even bother. I saw him on it again, I think it was yesterday, making comments and saying something, so I had to attack him again back. The thing is that they don't like to be attacked with the truth. I tell him, I say, brother, sorry, the thing that this man told me is this, that the NNP is X, Y, Z. I don't want to really go into this thing, but they are this and that, right? And how I don't know better. I'm living in Grenada, but I don't know. I said, brother, you only talking about what you hear, the propaganda. I said, I am here. I'm living here. I'm never going nowhere. I could tell you what's going on. I said, I could tell you what the Prime Minister is doing. I said about, look, where they took away the 150 from the poor people and whatnot. I said, this at the same time, add on how much to their money and all this other thing. I say, look at the kind of money that the Prime Minister is paying to rent a hotel room or whatever it might be, when you leave a government house and all this other thing. I say, you telling me that this man like us? I said, what are you saying, man? But he get vexed. He stopped engagement. But my brother, anytime I see him come up, I'm attacking him again. I'm attacking him, and I tell them I'm not afraid to tell them the truth. I say, I don't care. I say, if I have the opportunity to tell the Prime Minister in his face, and I mean it, that he's a wicked man, I will tell him. Okay? If I have the opportunity to tell him, I say, he can't fire me because I'm not working with him.
My friend, the truth is not as palpable as a convenient untruth for these individuals. What they would prefer is a convenient untruth. And then they will take that convenient untruth and put as much jelly on it, as much jam on it, and try to sweeten it as much as possible. And then tell you, and the final argument, nonsensical and unintellectual, is, well, NNP used to do that too.
Yes. This is what I had to tell the guy. I said, so what you tell me? Even then, I said, give me one example of the things that you're saying. You cannot give me an example. I said, but I could give you many examples of what is going on. He was talking about NNP was corrupt. And I said, show me one place that it was corrupted. Show me. I say, I could tell you a lot of instances of this one that is corrupted. I say, he's staring at you right in the face. But you're not going to accept it. Why are you here to accept the truth? And, my brother, this thing that bothered me. I hate to look into Facebook and see people run them out and say things that they know nothing about. So I just have to engage them. And that's my point. So, anyway, it's good to hear from you.
All right, my brother. You have a wonderful one, eh? All right, but always wonderful hearing from you. All right, my friend. 440-7377-347-329-3101. And we've got a number. Yeah, we've got a call on the line, yeah? Hello, good night.
Hey, good night.
Hey, what, Papa? Hey, wait. No, hold on, Mr. Man. Hold on. You working on the thing?
Well, I'll give an answer tomorrow, please, girl.
Will you meet tomorrow, Mr. Man?
I'll meet with someone tomorrow, please, girl. Alright.
Watch. When I call my troops out, they're supposed to have on their boots already, you know?
Yeah, I have to meet with somebody tomorrow because I'm meeting.
Alright, okay.
So I don't let the person know what.
Alright. Investigate, inquire, and investigate. Alright, go right ahead.
Sheldon, what you said is quite true. Because me and my partner, two other persons, we were somewhere in Northwest. And we confronted a lady. And by the time she started to talk to her, and we talk about the government, you could see the difference, you could see the vexation on her face. So we are still, she said the government doing good. So we asked her, name some of the good things that the government did. Right? She said the government paying school fees. Right? We said, name some of the things. She can't go more. So she asked us to name some of the bad things and bad decisions that the government made. Right? And the false promise. In first one, we name of the permanent job, the Prime Minister and his Minister of Finance sit in the campaign. And we said to her, the Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance said, on the campaign trail, immediately getting into office, they make everybody permanent. She said, no, we lying. I lying too much. When Miss Queer, she said, no, they didn't say immediately. They said they go do it. But they go do it. No one, they do it. No one by one by one. But we see the point that the Prime Minister made and the Mr. Finance immediately mean as soon as they get in government, in the election, they will make everybody permanent. Sheldon, from that time, they say, no, I don't want nothing again from Brother Sheldon. The person said that, well, teacher. The person in 80 years, so that means I was 21 years now, she retired. And she said, like, the impression that she was giving, like, if the children were not getting school feed in the school, and the government paying the school fees, right? And the one get vexed, when we tell her go there, we tell leave and we go. We go higher up, when you come down, the one still get that. Brother Sheldon, as a Christian person, I always say to myself, the most people you could go and witness to, right, is a religious person. A religious person, because you go there, they will keep the doctrine, they will tell you the doctrine, you tell them the yours, and in the end, you achieve nothing. Right? You achieve nothing. So if you go there and witness to someone that they not a church person, but easily convince them they're a religious person. Right? And so many lies that was spread, that was said to the NDC supporters, and they know it's not the truth. But because it comes from the mouth of the Prime Minister, they will believe it's the truth, and there's nothing you could do to make them change their mind. Right? Nothing to make them change their mind. So actually the question I say, if a child can tell something, and somebody can tell, no, your child saying not the truth, will you believe what the person say yes? So I say, if the government lying, and so can tell you what the government say not the truth, will you believe? No. So what we understand from she, like the check will lie, but the hog party cannot lie. And we just leave and we go, and when we stop in the road, we go up, we come back, and we join next road, and she just talking for herself.
My friend, remember what I have said.
Yeah.
The theme for tonight is convincing an NDC supporter of reality is an impossible task when their loyalty lies with convenient illusions.
Exactly. Yeah. When I hear that, I start to smile. That's exactly what happened yesterday.
And that's not originally from me. That's from some of my friends from my sister party out there in St. Lucia. I'm stealing that quote from them. I didn't ask for permission. I just take it because it applies.
Yeah, for sure. So if I need to late one night, I might give some information concerning what we're talking about.
Okay, no problem. All right, brother. You know, at least two people there mentioned something. I want to play something for you all. It's very, very short. Don't worry. It's not no long thing I'm going to play tonight. But I want to play something that's very short for you all here. I want you all to listen. Okay, somebody was calling. Let me, I always like to give the callers the preference. And I think I just glanced away and the call was probably coming in while the other call was on, which reminds me, let me clear the box. Right, I know there was a call on the line. So let me go to the phone line. Hello, good night.
Yes, good Mr. Scott, and to our listeners, how you doing, sir?
We dey mining with business.
That's good.
Right.
I have two questions for you. I wanted to know regarding Honorable Kate Lewis Peters. Whatever happened to the investigation?
Well, no, they have not gone back to Parliament since they have called for that investigation. So I know that they had a committee meeting, I think it was last week. There was a committee meeting, but that was Finance Committee, which is all the members of the houses in relation to the budget. So that could not have been an item for them to discuss there, because it wasn't like a Parliament sitting, it was a committee meeting. What would happen is at the next proper sitting of Parliament, well, not the next, because the next is the budget presentation, so I doubt it will happen there, but probably towards the ending of the budget debate, you may hear them report on that or respond to that or whatever, if we have a budget, that is.
All right, and my second question is, the Speaker of the House, Leo Cato, is he a NDC supporter
Yes,
or a
he
member?
is. No, he's a supporter of the NDC. This individual was seeking to be a candidate on behalf of the NDC at a point in time. He can't say that we besmirching his name because we have the recording, so he can't say I lie on him. The man is a member.
Well,
I don't know if he's a card-carrying member of the NDC. I know he has been an ardent supporter of the National Democratic Congress.
I think that maybe that's the reason why he's ignoring the previous opposition leader letters asking for certain information. And if that's so, I think he's very biased.
Mm-hmm. What I would say to you, what I would say to you is, no, what I would say to you is this, and you know, I like to be a bit balanced with things. Now, over the years, political parties in power usually get a Speaker of the House who may have been a member of the party or something before. They may have been a old parliamentarian or whatever. The thing is, there are people who you know will have an unbiased way of dealing with things. But in this case, we see somebody who is clearly incompetent, holding the office of Speaker of the House. Clearly incompetent, clearly biased. That guy needs to go. He needs to get out of there. Yeah, I say it as it is.
I think so too, bro. That's exactly my point and my...
Now it's not my time to talk, Chris. Your time to talk.
Thoughts.
You go ahead. Your time to talk. You go ahead. Sorry for butting in.
Well, I think that he shows his incompetence because it's like, basically, written statements have been put forward before him in the form of letters, and he's failing to give the public information.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at that like as a biasness on his part, you know. So definitely he needs to go.
Yeah, he needs to go.
All right.
Yeah,
thanks,
man,
bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Stay blessed.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, everybody only message me. I will come to that in a little while. Let me take another call. I will come to Wallace and then for me in a little while. Hey, well, who called there and just gone? Camille Teresa Scott, my love. I hope that you're having a wonderful night tonight. I hope that you're having a restful night tonight. And you know that you get a nice little piece of sleep. When you go down, you get a nice piece of sleep and thing. Make sure and get some good rest, eh? Nice. I like how you think going. Nice. Beautiful. Only me and stay out of me and Cammy. Be like me and Cammy. Yeah. Yes, indeed. 440-7377-347-329-3101. I thought I saw it ringing. Okay, let me go to the clip that I was about to play. Let me bring this one up for you all to hear. Now, folks, listen very carefully to what is being said here. And we're going to follow it up with some other discussions. Yes, I know we have to discuss one or two other things tonight. I will be coming to that. But let me play this one for you all. Eh? Nice, yeah.
All right. Anyway, Ron, I want to say congratulations.
Yes.
Coming for the convention. I know you're going to be a great convention. You know, we in the diaspora, we know we're strong. We could just come down and you guys don't need to vote down there. We'll put all you back.
You all realize what was said at the end there?
Great convention. You know, we in the diaspora, we know we're strong. We could just come down and you guys don't need to vote down there. We'll put all you back. You know, we in the diaspora, we know we're strong. We could just come down and you guys don't need to vote down there. We'll put all you back. You know, we in the diaspora, we know we're strong. We could just come down and you guys don't need to vote down there. We'll put all you back. You know, we in the diaspora, we know we're strong. We could just come down and you guys don't need to vote down there. We'll put all you back.
In other words, what we have been saying for quite a while now, you hear one of the people who seem to be active in the whole thing is speaking out there. That is an individual who called in this morning to the Point program where MP Ron Redhead. Ron, how your studies going, man? Sorry, anything. You getting A's and thing? Yeah, right, okay, nice, right, wonderful, good job. Nice, yeah, you know I'm talking to JJ, I say good job, nice. Yeah, what you have there is a situation where members of the NDC diaspora are saying they are going to come in and make sure that they put the NDC back in. Remember, we're speaking here, and don't get me wrong, we love the diaspora. When Hurricane Beryl flattened Carriacou and Petit Martinique, vast majority of the support came from the Grenadian, Carriacou, Petit Martinique diaspora out there. I know, like for Petit Martinique, you had people like Cassie and Francis, sweating out, all it does know as PD, sweating out there. Nurse Maguire, Cathy, all these people out there on both sides of the fence, people who support NDC, people who support NNP, all of them worked in the interest of helping Carriacou and Petit Martinique and even Grenada, sending down barrels, containers, all sorts of things, sending down stuff, making sure that stuff came down to sustain their people until things could get back on foot, and still doing things to try and help. So we love the diaspora, but we have to understand something too. We cannot live in a convenient illusion. We are here. When the sun is hot, we don't see it on a camera. We feel how hot the sun is. When the rain fall and it flood, we are not watching it on Facebook or YouTube. It's we that have to pass there or can't pass there. When the landslides come, our lives are in danger. We are living the reality. We are the ones interacting with the elderly on a daily basis, that crying tears of sorrow over being kicked off of social programs that should be taking care of them in their twilight years. We are living the reality here in Grenada. We are not living the convenient illusion that many are living. So when some of them sit out there without accepting the reality of what is taking place in Grenada and decide that they are the ones that are going to decide for you Grenadians who are living here, those of you in Carriacou, the people who planning here, we coming in. But NNP for 400 of us come in. We putting him back. And many of these people have illegally been registered. Let me repeat. And I'm blaming all you, because all you know is, and you all refuse to do the work to get them off the list. They came in, they registered, and you all did not even report it. You all know who they are. Because the law is if they've been outside of Grenada over 1 year, and again, I keep promising, let me say from now, Senator Dwight Oswald, I think you had to come on with me Tuesday, Yeah, I feel Tuesday me and you had to talk. Yeah, let me see if you could talk Tuesday or Wednesday, whichever. I know you're preparing for some cases and so, but whichever one. I know you're a very busy guy, but we got to talk. Yeah, because we must look at the electoral law. Because if an individual has not been living in an area for 1 year and not live for 3 months and go and then come back for a month and then go and come back for 4 months and go and come back. No, they must be living 1 year in a row, a full year in a constituency to be registered. If they were registered before they leave Grenada, that is all right, and you can't think nothing about that. They registered there on the list, right? But if somebody just come down now, who hasn't been here for the last 10, 15 years, someone who even know what we went through with Ivan, they hear about it. They hear about what's going on with Bell. They've never been here, and they come this week and just decide, well, the Prime Minister pretty we are going and vote for him and register. And decide that just based on the convenient illusion, not based on the reality of his inability to get the real job done, but based on the convenient reality of they like how he look, they like how he talk, but they are not facing the reality of what he is doing and not doing. Listen, there's a certain level of desperation that's going on right now amongst the NDC. I don't know why. Because as far as they said NNP dead. That is what they say. They say NNP dead. You find out who dead. They say NNP dead. That is what they said. They say all kind of thing about NNP. All sorts of nonsense. Desperation. Trying to convince themselves of that convenient illusion that they have created. And it goes further, when you hear them start talking about this weekend and you see the Prime Minister's page talking about register, and this one talking about register, and that one talking about register. Let me explain to you what's taking place there. They are doing that because they know for a fact that the crowd that they expect on Sunday, they ain't getting that kind of response. They ain't hearing about the numbers of buses they want to be able to fill there. So it's every trick in the book right now for them to try and get people to come out on Sunday. If you are a political party that has been doing good for the people, if you are a political party that the people love, you don't have to try all these psychological and baby political tricks to try and get people to come out to your event over the weekend. Notice I didn't even say any day. You don't have to try to get people to come out to your event. If you are so certain that you are so strong and that the other side is so weak and the people love you so much, you don't have to try using the tactic to make your base feel that you going to announce, you're announcing no election date. Let me tell you this straight. He ain't announcing no election date. Because if he do that, it's best he pack the office and move one time. All of them, just pack the office one time and go. He announcing no election date. But it is a convenient illusion. So what they are doing when they put out this thing, and I get it about 20 times in the last 5 minutes. What they are doing when they put out this thing about register, what they are trying to do there, they are sending a dog whistle message to their base to come out. They are saying to the NDCites or the people who support NDC or may have voted NDC last time, but ain't sure that is the decision they're making this time, or even to some NNP supporters who are curious, they are saying to them, come out to our activity, because more than likely the Prime Minister going to announce an election date. All you want to take bets? He announcing no election date. All you want to take bets? This is dog whistle politics. It is geared towards a particular audience. Me and you may perceive it in a particular way. The people they are aiming at is their base with that message. They're looking to pay them to come out. I ain't going into the details and I ain't showing nothing because I'm not advertising for them. But it's a reality. They're looking to pay them. So they want them to come out and think and telling them they will give them money. You understand? They will give them money. Come out. You might get a chance to get money. And then after they're doing all of that, let me go to the phone line. I'll come back to that. After they're doing all of that, they still come in and cuss Uncle Waggy. We will come to that one next. Caller, you're live.
Sheldon, good night.
Good enough. Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah, good enough. Yeah.
Sheldon.
Yes, ma'am.
This guy, he always calling when our NMP person is on To The Point on Tuesday. Yesterday he called and he just listed out a barrage of questions for Honorable Kate.
Well, he must ask questions because...
Not giving her the time to focus on one question. He always doing that. He always doing that. He called this morning. I listened to him. He called this morning. And he's coming down. I mean, if they so show that NDC will be going back into office, why them have to come down and vote? Why they have to come down? Because they're so sure that everything is good in Grenada with them and their supporters and the amount of votes they'll be getting. Why them have to come down and vote? I wonder if he come down, if he go able to go back up. If he just stay over there and talk to make people believe that he in something. My question to you, so, and I know you're listening, when last you visited Grenada? When last you visited Grenada?
They can listen, but they can't come and try and disrespect me here because
exactly.
I go
but
call.
The thing about
Marilyn,
they could come down. We're not saying no, they can't come down.
Marilyn,
they could come down. But the thing about it is, if they'll be able to vote.
No, Marilyn, they can't come down. Uncle Trump bad.
But that's what I'm telling you. That's why I asked him when last he visited Grenada. They can't come down. All of them. I saw another one on the live this morning, and I tell you, she bad as. To see how these people and them, and I would to say it like that, Sheldon, to see how these people and them wicked. The host this morning, they literally was attacking the host this morning because of the questions he was asking Ron. I mean, come on. They just want everything in their favor. They just want everything to go in their favor. But the thing about it is that I know a lot of them. And as I tell them, they could put up what fake profile they want. I have, and I'm saying it loud, I have my contacts in the USA to tell me who these people are. So all better think about trying something else. Think about trying something else. I, Marilyn Ferguson, saying that. I have my contacts to tell me who all you are. And we sitting and we waiting. Come down. You're so big and bold to say on radio, I'll come in and vote. Come down. Come down.
Come home, come
home.
All who are weary.
Some of them going to America. When they live in Grenada, they throw stone behind their back. They're not coming back. Why they want to come back now? Why they want to come back now? How are you so interested in coming back now? Let me tell you something. I could pay my ticket, go to America, go anywhere I want, and return back to Grenada. I don't want to waste time and spoil me visa in America. I don't doing it. Grenada is my home. And that is where I say, some of all you do over there, all you mother there, all you father there, all you don't know where the grave is.
But and let's not make it
just leave NNP alone for me, please. Eh?
Yeah,
just leave NNP alone.
So we are making it a broad statement, because I can tell you, we have literally thousands of listeners out there in the US that listen to this program religiously. My good friends out there in Texas, and you don't hear them making them kind of statements. But I can tell you something. Those people in Texas, those people in North Carolina, those people even over in California, Arizona, etc. Anytime you hear something happen with Grenada, they are the front of the queue to try and help. They're to the front of the queue. They actually take part in what is going on here in Grenada. They are not part of the convenient illusion. They have faced the reality, and they are part of solving the issues that Grenadians are facing. So when people want to run in Dubai so they could get the money, and then try to wash it through various businesses here. I ain't call no name. Let me just say, hold on, money laundering is illegal. So when they go and they collect the stash of money in Dubai, they come with it here, and they try to wash it through various businesses here in Grenada so that it becomes legal tender to go into the bank. Feel we don't know what's going on. That's all I'm saying.
But Sheldon, I keep saying it over and over and over again. Statute of limitation does not bar corruption. Statute of limitation to bar corruption. So let them go on with the corruption. Let them carry on. Let them carry on. The rope will come to an end.
I say what I say.
Must have an amen. Statute of limitation will step in.
I said what I said.
That time I'm saying what I said, because you know why? You know why? As I said, I served my country for 34 years, 229 days.
Me, Papa, you're real right there, one down girl.
Well, 34 years, 229 days. Some of them had to run out. Some of them are there on social media and there on Facebook. Every minute they had to run out before jail take them. You understand? But they want to come and talk this and that. Watch, Sheldon, good night, eh?
All right, my dear. You have a wonderful one, my love. Yes, indeed. 440-7377-347-329-310. I just played that one because I wanted you to hear for yourself the mentality of some of them. That, hey, we are out here and we know better than you what you're supposed to do and what you are going to do down there. Yeah? Now, I have listeners to this program. They call and they contribute to the program. They call and they say, listen, they make their contribution. And they are always involved in what is going on in Grenada. In Grenada, they have faced the reality. They are not cheerleaders. And many of these people, even during the period of the New National Party, if they didn't like something, they would tell you, hey, we don't like that. But it seems as though now, to say that you don't like something that's happening with the NDC is like you're committing some sort of crime. Yeah? But what I would say to these individuals is make sure you're straight before you leave Grenada to come, before you leave the US to come and vote in an election in Grenada. Make sure you're straight, because Trumpy ain't play. Right? That's all. Uncle Trumpy don't play. And I just saying what to say. It's a fact, yeah? We've got a call online. Hello, good night. Hello, good night.
Bro, good night.
Hey, what?
I listen to you. I don't want to know this political stooge and them out there, no, man.
No, I mean people could support which political party they want to support. For that, if they want to be an NDC, that is their business, that is not mine. I can't tell them who to support. But if they believe that they are just going to come down en masse after illegally registering, come down en masse and just come and decide for us who will have to live here. So they come, they set up what they set up here and they go back. We go see. We go see.
Don't make me that, see?
We go see.
Don't make me that, but I tell them already. I have all what I have in Grenada. I don't run out of Mr. Trump country and in Grenada.
Nothing is wrong with going to the United States and looking for a better life. And I want people to understand that. Nothing is wrong with having left Grenada and going to the US and building a life for yourself. Nothing is wrong with that. But at the same day, respect us who are here in Grenada. Look, we have Nurse Maguire does everything that she could possibly do. We have a lot of people that have gone out there, made their life, and come back every now and again and help. But you have people
that people and them don't respect nobody, you know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. A lot of these people are just, they like how the Prime Minister, what about the Prime Minister? We like how he look.
Yeah.
That's shallow interpretation of intelligence.
And you know, when you put facts of what the Prime Minister said, a lot of them saying we lie.
Well, take me to court.
Them saying we lie, you know?
But if I lie, take me to court. I've been doing radio programs for over 15 years. I've never been taken to court. If I'm lying, take me to court. I'm simple as that.
I understand these people and them.
If I'm playing something and it's saying something that you know you didn't say, if I'm playing something and it's fake, then by all means, take me to court. And I know they know where to find me because they intend to do something soon.
I tell them already I will campaign until my blood dry.
Mm-hmm.
They had to go. I doing it. I campaigning until my blood dry. These people have to go.
All I'm saying,
they don't make sense.
Mine, we business.
They don't make sense at all. That is the worst government that passing Grenada. Bro, let us do what we have to do. Grenadians and NP supporters, come out and let's work to get rid of this political Jezebels and them. Let's do it. We have to do it.
I ain't going down that road, but all right, my brother. Time for the walk. Right. Hello? Papa? Papa go on me, Lord. Papa say where you go and he go. You know, back in the days you could have put on the phone and you hear click. These days you don't hear click, you know, because you know it's them thing here. Right. 44073773473293101. Those are the numbers for you to call and get on to tonight's program. Yeah, listen. Understand where we are coming from. You cannot love the diaspora when Grenada is in need, and then when it's to be Grenadians and take part in Grenadian activities, you hate them. Let me make that clear. Let me say it again. You cannot love the Grenadian diaspora out there, the people in other Caribbean islands, or who are in the US or Canada and different places. We cannot love them when we need down here, when they have to send a little change to help somebody here, when they have to send a barrel to help a family, when they have to do all these things. We cannot love them at that time and hate them when it becomes time to participate in elections or something here. But there are significant numbers of people who have illegally registered over the last 2 years. There are significant number of people who have registered illegally, and we watch them. But I don't know them. But many of you know who these people are, and you have done nothing about it. Now, if an election is called and you make the challenge, by the time that goes to court, election's done. By the time the court case finish, you're looking at the next elections again. So you have to deal with them things early. You see, there's a mindset. And I remember once, once speaking to a supporter of the New National Party. And I'll tell you something, I got upset that day. I think I mentioned it last week. They said to me at that point in time, that when I said, well, I ain't hearing you, I ain't seeing you, what going on? They said to me, boy, me ain't bothering with that now. When the election call, then I will come out and I will start to do my thing. And I got upset. Because you're waiting for the, we lost that election. That was 2008 general election. So the attitude was, I could come last minute and do what I had to do. No, do your work now. Do your walkabout now. Do your door-to-door now. Do what you have to do now. No, it's not a cold. Some dust. Yeah, I have to, yeah. 440-7377 347-329-3101. Do the work. I've been saying that to you all for 2 years. Going on 3. Do the work now. Don't wait until last minute. And let me ask here. Again, we're looking for a stretcher. Yeah, I'm looking for a stretcher. So whether locally or regionally or internationally, any of you could provide a stretcher. We need a stretcher to move a person around and so on. Yeah, so I'm looking for a stretcher. Outside other supplies and so, sometimes I'm out of Pampers now. No, I do not have any adult Pampers and so on. I do not have adult disposable diapers. That's the proper term, I think. I do not have. Yeah, so I need to get some of those. But we also looking, the Honorable Kate Skeeter, Lois Peters, how you doing? Yeah, I think that I want to sort of buy you a stretcher for up on your side there. Yeah, we need a stretcher so that we can assist the constituents of St. Andrew North East in particular. All right, so any of you that are able to do that, give me a contact. Again, that's what I was just saying. We can't love the diaspora when it's time to do something for Grenada and then hate them when they're trying to participate in. So they're Grenadians. The neighbor stringberry under a fig tree or something here, they're Grenadians. Even if they were not born here, but they were born of Grenadian parents and they've always loved and carried the Grenadian flag with pride. They're Grenadians. But there is legal procedure for how they are to participate. And realize that in particular, one group of individuals are hell-bent on ignoring the laws surrounding that process just to achieve an objective that they believe they can enforce on the Grenadian people. NNPites, mind your business. St. Lucians would remember Sir John Compton would have put it like this. He used to tell St. Lucians, watch your bread. If you don't watch your bread, somebody else go take it. St. Lucians, watch your bread. So I'm saying to Grenadians, yes, I like regional politics. I love to read and think on regional politics. Grenadians, watch your bread. Mind your business. NNPites, watch your bread. Mind your business. Don't get taken up with the antics for Sunday. The antics for Sunday, all this thing about, they're giving a prize for this, a set of money. So when they do that, remember who's going to do that? A lot of the young people, guys who don't want to get out to the activity. So they're hoping now all the young ladies and the young guys and so with the flair and so do what they do and come out. That's what they're trying to get with the hope of being able to secure that. That shows desperation. They are desperate. I could understand if you're in opposition. Like, okay, you say the NNP do something like that. You say, well, the NNP in opposition. And you know that people are being told don't attend NNP activities. That when people attend NNP activities and your picture, your video come out sometime and you go to work in government and or statutory bodies, that you're being told, we see you in that and don't go back, because if you go back, you go find out differently and all kind of thing. Or being sent down to the Public Service Commission, which is being used as the hangman's noose on people who are perceived to be supporters of the new National Party within the public service. That's the execution chamber. Try the trying. Good daisy for them. 440-7377-347-329-3101. And outside of that, that message has been sent around. Folks, understand politics and read between it. What you are seeing that the Prime Minister is putting out there and the others is a trick. Because they want you to believe that that is what he's going to do on that day. So they are trying their very best to fool you, to trick you, to cajole you into coming out. And that shows desperation. What happened? Only had 20 buses available in that area and only 2 full? That is how desperate all you had to be? That all you had to boosting all over the place and thing? I thought all it was a well-oiled machinery ready and NNPD dead. So understand the machinations that are taking place in the back there. Understand the gaslighting of certain individuals, but also understand the dog whistle politics that's taking place. Yeah? Understand what's taking place. But while you understand what's taking place there, mind your business. And I think probably we have to expound on what mind your business is. Mind your business is checking the people who are doing the work in your constituency and becoming part of the team. Minding your business is coming out to the NNP activities and supporting. Nobody could tell you don't come to any NNP activity. If you are a civil servant, you could come, you could even put on a green t-shirt. They cannot tell you don't put on a green t-shirt. The rule specifically says you can't wear the symbol. So you can't put on a t-shirt that says NNP is the best. And we know that NNP is the best. With the house and them. You can't put on those things. But you could come out. You can't go up on the platform and speak as a member of the public service. But you could come out. Nothing is wrong with that. But they want to threaten people with that sort of thing. And meanwhile, while they're threatening people, they have people fully breaking the public service rules. All of them coming out. Miss Cami, Maria Marcel says to make sure to tell you that she loves you. Right? Everybody loves Miss Cami. All of us love Miss Cami. Yeah. They have people, nurses, teachers, etc. that going out fully garbed in the NDC regalia. Fully garbed. Yeah? Because what is good for the goose? They cook the gander instead of saying it too good. They cook the gander. That is what they do. I know how goose does taste. I must try that one of these days when I pass through England. Yeah, go some goose soup or some kind of thing. Yeah, I'm going to try that one. 440-7377-347-329-3101. Remember again, convincing an NDC supporter of reality is an impossible task when their loyalty lies with convenient illusions. Just remember that. Folks, I just want to mention something else here, two other things quickly. Because before you know it, we'll be out of time. And I'm taking your calls. The phone lines are free. 440-7377-347-329-310. My boy, I just realized I missed a couple calls from you. Give me a call back when you get a chance. Yeah. Now, many of us may have heard something in the news. Yeah, I'll come back to Uncle Waggy. I ain't forget. Many of us may have heard something in the news as regards a new program that is being started by the United States government, the Golden Card. Now, as we know it, they have the green card. And you know the procedure to get the green card and what the green card does in relation on your way to citizenship, etc., right? Nice. The US government is now saying that they are going to offer outside of the green card, they're not removing the green card, but they are also going to offer a gold card, which is like a green card on steroids, which quickly allows you to become a US citizen. While there's a long process with the green card and all these boxes you have to check and so on, with the gold card, you don't have the same amount of stress and thing, but you have to be a high net worth individual who is willing to spend $5 million to get that gold card. So immediately, they are targeting specific individuals who have a lot of money and are willing to invest in the United States. Previously, that was what the E2 visa was about. One of the only countries that had direct access to the E2 visa was the island of Grenada. You all understand where I'm coming from here? The E2 visa, Trinidad don't have it. I don't think there's another country in the Caribbean that had access to the E2 visa. So many individuals who were seeking a second citizenship tended to look at the Grenada Citizenship by Investment Program because of that E2 visa and the ability it afforded them to become an economic citizen of the US through carrying a Grenadian passport. What President Trump has now done is he has decided that he's going to end the E2 visa. So they won't have that again. Now, if you go to different sites now that are dealing with citizenship by investment for Grenada, outside of Grenada is beautiful. We know it's beautiful. Outside of the fact that Grenadians are peaceful people, we had a little thing on them last year and so, but we are peaceful people. Outside of the fact that you just have to love Grenada, no matter what, you just have to love the place. There are so many reasons, a million reasons to love us and none to hate us. That people would want to become citizens of Grenada. The main selling point for CBI citizenship for the vast majority of the people who joined the program was that E2 visa and the ability, once you hold that Grenadian passport, to be able to apply to the United States and get that E2 visa, which would allow you to become, quote unquote, and I'm just paraphrasing here because it's not the exact phrase that I should use, but an economic citizen eventually of the United States. So me, you, all of us have access to that visa, the E2 visa. But again, it's for individuals who have a particular worth. You want to set up a business in the United States. I believe it's $200,000 you had to pay US, $200,000 US you had to pay, etc. And it gave you the ability eventually of becoming a US citizen. Now President Trump is saying he's doing away with that E2 visa. And he's replacing it with the gold card. $5 million. They do the background checks and so on. They realize, now you're no terrorist, no member ISIS, etc. They do the background checks. And then they afford you the ability to become a citizen eventually of the United States, but at least to become a carrier of that gold card. Now, what he's effectively done is he's removed one of the greatest selling points for the CBI program here, which is going to have a roll-on effect of the CBI program. So it means that many of the people that otherwise may have applied to Grenada for a Grenadian passport to be able to get through with that E2 visa will now say, hey, we are going to go straight to the United States instead, because these are high net worth individuals. We're going to go straight to the United States instead and just go and get the gold card instead of having to go and get the E2 visa. So you understand what that means for the citizenship by investment program here in Grenada? It means trouble for the citizenship by investment program here in Grenada. Remember, the US Congress, I believe it was saying for a while now that they are having a problem with these CBI programs in the region. So do not be surprised that you see the income, even the projected income for the year 2025, that you realize that they have to do new projections, because from what President Trump is doing there, it is going to negatively affect not just Grenada's CBI program, particularly ours, because the E2 was a selling point for us, not for Dominica and them. We had that. But it's going to also affect all the other islands. We have a call online. Hello, good night. Hello. Hi, caller.
Hello.
Yes, go right ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm just calling because you need to give me some information. I could send a couple boxes for the seniors.
Wonderful.
Yeah, for the Pampers and so forth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But maybe you need to call me back and tell me how I can do.
Here's what. Let me give
that.
Let me give my number, one of my numbers on air. You could contact me on, let me just make sure the number, because I just barely use this one. But let me just tell you the number here. It is 421-7279. Yeah? Well, you know the Grenada area code.
Please call me back after your program is finished.
Okay, no problem. I'll do that.
So I'll be able to send that. I have the ability to send things for the seniors with Pampers.
Great, wonderful. Because we have seniors and we even have some others who are not senior but are in need of those items. So we'll be glad to collect them for you and from you and pass it on to them.
Please call me so you can tell me how I will ship them and they will get them.
Yeah, I'm making a note of your number right now. So I'm going to make sure that I do that as soon as the program is over. All right?
Thank you, son. God bless you.
And bless you as well, the man with the golden voice. Thank you.
Oh, Lord, don't say that. God bless you. Okay, sir.
All
Okay,
right,
sir.
thank
Okay, sir.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. And yeah, no, I'll get that number 421-7279. If you're trying to contact me, you need to contact me directly. You could call that number, right? When I leave studio, sometimes I get the WhatsApp from you, sometimes I don't. So sometimes it's when I get back to studio, I see that. So I have that alternative number. You can call me there, 421-7279. You could call me anytime and tell me where you have to tell me anything. They will tap it, but don't worry, we'll get you. We have a caller online. Hello, good night.
Good evening, and I nutmeg tree.
Oh, I hope that nutmeg tree are real nutmeg because some rough time coming by.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few trees that start back after the hurricane, and I had to probably branch it until the hurricane, like very big a manual in Spring Garden for nutmeg. I there on Spring Garden, it was Spring Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And the last supplementary budget that passed, well, saying that I know that the NDC passed $1 million to fix the Spring Garden Farm Road. And I never seen nobody come.
I wonder if the money was spent even though you didn't see anybody come.
And let me tell you something now, Sheldon. 1 year, let me say about 8 months before the election, that entity that will do the road come and do all the measurement. Even when anything win the election, and then come back and finish the measurement.
Mm-hmm.
And they pass a supplement the budget for $1 million to do the Spring Garden Farm Road. It's nasty now, very nasty. I'll take a photo of a walking photo shoot.
Yeah, send it for the Rasta man. Send it for the eye.
Yeah. But you know, I now join me and a topic to hit the concerning the CBI program. You hit the nail on the head, you know.
No, I think people heard this thing from Trump and just said, what do Trump? And not understanding, your CBI program in trouble.
They don't understand because
you're in trouble.
I make a point, and one day I make a point with Master Carl. Yeah. Concerning the CBI program. Because I go to, I bright, you know. 67 years old.
Who said, wait. Who said, bright? Don't let people fool you with that, All right.
Some people.
Don't let nobody tell you that. You're right.
But you know, I make a point and when I call program, I say, Carl, you see that CBI program that I listen to America thing, I know. NDC selling real passport for Russians. And they tell the people when World Boss was there, World Boss ceased. And NDC said one of the most things for Russians. And Russians, you know, they have the thing on the Russians, By the way, they give Russians because it's one of the sanctions on Russia. And it's selling proper for Russia. And because they're vexed to say the CBI program, it wars and tourism. And you go mash up Grenada and the cannot leave on CBI. When I hear that news from you, they know I say, whoa, I say Moscow, you know.
No, but I think it went over the heads of a lot of people because especially with all the things that are taking place these days, people place burning down thing, man get killed, this, that, the other, and so on. And we do offer our condolences to the families involved. With all of these things happening, man trying to run my partner Mikey off the road, all kind of thing.
What the one yesterday?
Yeah,
what the one yesterday?
I ain't even getting into that discussion. I'm not even going into that.
I had the facts too. I had the facts, but when Mikey speak. I had the facts, but Mikey speak.
I'll leave that one alone. But what I say is this.
When you, Mikey, Mr. Pierre, Mr. Pierre had a wonderful program today, you know. The man do some deep diving. You know, our culture and how we live with our children, how we live with family.
But
like
we
teachers these days don't participate in no thing in the village. Man who grow up who get a doctorate and in the village. That's why they didn't understand. Because they can tell them. If you beggy and your mouth on the ground, you could be a politician. They can if the leader of people terrorists because World Boss started thing when he was 27 years old and he had no money. You were poor like church rat. When he started politics in Grenada, he was 27. And he ran against one of Gary Giant, finance minister in the Northwest. You see, so we create a kind of competing matinee. We have to watch what's going on with us. We have stadium, we have cruise terminals. Well, I'll call about 20 things to develop Grenada. Build roads. You see, they create a concrete government. The concrete is known from Illinois. That's what I mean. So, Mr. Scott, I tell you, we have to, I'll command you one day concerning oral. Where we have to speak out not about oral.
Because even I myself, I am not at the age where I understand oral or know about it. Would I be a little child at that point? In fact, I may not have even been born when oral was taking place.
Yeah. After I speak to you that day, some man give some a listening, you know. After I speak to you, some man give some history why they mean oral and sir. So
Organization for Revolutionary Education and Liberation.
Yeah. I'm born like Colo the leader, you know. Oral.
And then Bernard want to lend me the name, boy. I'll talk to Brother Cord.
You know.
I'll talk to Brother Cord and see if he go give me the name.
In the revolution, you know, I was a soldier. And Bernard and his wife, they could organize, it's very wise, Phyllis, with the organizer. Spade Brad, remember, she said, CEO, she come to be prime minister wife, and that was just a propaganda. Bernard, the monetary policy, but Bernard play a great role in the revolution.
Brother man, what do? Let's get on the revolution talk another night. Let me finish because we don't want to go off on a tangent there and start on a thing. So we will deal with that one another night.
Larry, I won't call him honorable. I will never call him honorable. Very good defense and fire.
All right, my brother. You have a good one.
Yeah, bless.
All right, blessed man. Yes, under the nutmeg tree. Yes, indeed. Yeah, listen, understand it for what it is. Number one, if you have been listening to this program for an extended period of time, you're supposed to be registered by now anyway. Let me just make that clear. You should already be registered. You should have already made sure that everybody that needs to be registered is also registered. Let's go to the phone line. We have a call. Yeah. Hello, load the phone in the background. Load the phone in the background, my dear.
Hello, load the phone in the background.
Load the noise in the background there. We hearing you. Hello? Caller?
Hello?
Okay, maybe you change your mind about actually talking on the program. Yeah, because that loud day, maybe first time you call. So here's what, you'll be hearing this now. Call back, but just make sure that you lower the volume in the background. And do not listen for us answering on the radio or the computer or the tablet or the other phone, whatever you're listening on in the background. If you do that, we'll have to discontinue the call because it will be bouncing back and forth. Yeah? And we want to hear what you have to say because I'm pretty sure that you have a wonderful presentation you want to make. So give us a call back. Yeah. Understand desperation when you see it. When every single member of the NDC pushing the same agenda, They want to give you the impression of things that you and I knowing going and take place. But, what the Boy Scouts say? Be prepared. So always make sure that one, that you are registered, two, that you have been canvassing and going over the list and so, that you have been doing the work that needs to be done. As I said very early in tonight's program, the campaign start. Who don't want to understand that the campaign start or don't realize that the campaign start? Stay there and joke. I bet you they flood all them radio program from Plead Your Cause and all of them. I bet you they flood them tomorrow morning and Friday. I bet you they try to take over the morning programs on GBN and all those other programs, pushing their agenda because apparently it seems as though they are scared about turnout to their stuff over the weekend. So they have to go with all these machinations to try and create an illusion. But remember, we said to you earlier that a convenient illusion is more palpable to these individuals than reality. So while I say we understand what they're doing and why they're doing it, because they're looking to try and pull a crowd, so throw money at them, they go come out. Make them feel you go and announce an election date, they go come out. Try all of that. But at the same time, you and I need to make sure that we mind we business, that we prepared. So whether they call it, they don't call it, we don't care. If they call it, we happy. Because we know it's go, they go in. Because we know we're coming out like wood ants. It's go, they had to go. And we're going to do the work to make sure they go. So whether they call it, they don't call it. What they are doing is they are creating the impression. Every one of them, you see it as a plan. Understand it for what it is. Realize what they're trying to do. They want all of you to turn out there. And those who don't turn out, they want you to tune in to hear when they're speaking. Because they want to say, see how much people follow us? We had 500,000 people follow us here. And look, you see, we had how much people come here. But the people would go there and be disappointed at the end. Because what they went to hear, they will not hear. Just remember I say that from tonight. There seems to be this level of desperation. They offering free ride from Tongue. Free ride. They offering from Tongue to go up and all. Man, desperation. 440-73773 473293101. Or you give me a call. Yeah, hey, folks. Today in St. Patrick, they handed over 6 houses. 6 of the Build Back Better houses. Right? So remember, the MP for Carriacou, he said that they are going to give, he had the number of 50 houses that they would do before December. And then the MP for South St. George, the Minister of MIT, I don't know if it's majoring in Tata. That probably what MIT stand for. Majoring in Tata. The Minister of MIT, majoring in Tata. Right. So that he said that he's going to do 100, maybe looking at over 100, but he would do 100 by December. But up to this point in time, how many have been handed over? 9. 3 in Carriacou, 6 today. I don't know how many others. Tell me if there are any others. Which means an implementation rate of 6%. That is the implementation. You know, like to boast about implementation rate. Have certain people holding pipe for them, holding the pipe while they stand up in parliament, holding the pipe and talking about they like to unclog and all this kind of thing. Yeah? So all of them who like to sit down and hold pipe. Let me talk about the implementation rate. 6%, that is implementation rate too. And on certain things, 0% Project 500, your implementation rate is 0. When it comes to people coming out from contract work and going fully into the public service, your implementation rate is lower than 6%. Lower than 6%. You all realize what I'm saying here? So they're talking about implementation rate. Implementing projects that NNP was doing already and had to set aside because of the pandemic, the worldwide pandemic that shut down the world, is nothing special. The project on the fort where the police headquarters used to be, That was a new National Party project. You in office, you had to complete it. The Molyneux Road was there. You do all kind of simmy-dimmy and shoppiness, and now it's still not completed yet because you still have to stop traffic at some point in time and pave it. So it's still not completed. Using it, but it's not completed. Yeah? Your implementation rate on the new hospital, 0. So if you want to talk implementation rate, we could talk implementation rate. We can have that discussion. We can go into the nooks and crannies and discuss things that need to be done and what your implementation rate on these big ticket items are. Yeah? And on those that you have implemented, if they are, number one, running properly or sustainable. What's the implementation rate in relation to youth programs? What's the implementation rate? They stalled the Empower program for nearly 2 years. Young people need it. They stall it for nearly 2 years. The Imani program, they are slowly but surely eviscerating that program. Let me use a simple language. They're mashing up that program. Yeah, we pay it like that. They're mashing it up. So they have already gone, and I did mention that to you because I heard that since November last year actually. They've gone already and spoken to the people in the business sector who have workers under the Imani program, told them you hire them or we fire them. So a lot of those folks are going home because it's not like business bubbling in Grenada right now so that these people can afford to keep the people working with them. If they have to pay 100%, no, they can't. So it's affecting their businesses as well. So we have to understand what is taking place in Grenada. We live in the reality. We are facing the reality. A serious reality that we are facing here in Grenada. We are facing the reality that when we or one of our relatives go to the general hospital, we're not sure if they're getting medication. We have excellent doctors within the healthcare system here in Grenada. We have excellent nurses. Though some of them spending so much time focused on politics, I don't know if they're doing their work. They have time to be on the internet cussing people and calling people names and saying things about people they don't know. So I don't know if they're actually doing any kind of nursing because it seems as though 24/7 all they need to do is run them out on NNP. So I don't know if they actually get to do any nursing. But you have these people that are there that can provide a proper service. But when the structure is wrong, when you have the Minister of Health himself saying that how they have failed over the last 2 years, they have failed. Just remember they have a meeting in, they have the meeting tomorrow night. Yeah, let me just make sure. Tomorrow night, before you run out of time, I must remind you all that we have that meeting taking place at the Marian Community Center tomorrow night, yeah? Want you all to head on out to that meeting. Those of you that can make it, head on out to this Vision Tour meeting. Yeah, and if you are not yet registered, don't let them run and register because remember, let me explain something to you all. This is why we always say register. So our message is not a message based on what they are trying to do by frightening people to run out and come to hear them on Sunday. Because they know they are nothing to really talk about, you know. But they want to talk about their trips to Dubai. That's what they come and talk about. Dubai. Chuck does say that when he's singing. You will come and talk about that? The fact that you have failed? Is that what you're coming and talk about? That way you're coming and tell the Grenadian people? You all have enough common sense to know what is taking place there. You all know that they're only doing this to drive a crowd. To try and pull a crowd. That's the only reason that they're doing this. And we have to be aware of that. Yeah? Only reason they're doing that is to try and pull a crowd. Give away money. And then, and I will say it before the night is over, the attacks on Wayne Wagiti Redhead. Wayne Wagiti Redhead, everybody know. Or some people may not know. When he has a bingo and so, that part of the proceeds, somebody house burn, Wagiti help build back house. He helped people with their scholarship going to school. He helps people from one end of this country to the other. Quietly so. You don't see Wagiti coming out and on the GBN news or the MTV news. Good night, GBN and MTV. You don't see him coming out on those news and calling the cameras down and saying, I'm giving this person this to come there. He does what he has to do quietly in the background. And that is why he's so beloved by people throughout the islands. That's why Carriacou people take a boat and make boat and come down when he has an activity. So he is having his activity on the weekend. And it seems as though Wagiti probably is not Grenadian. I know probably Gov people is Wagiti a Grenadian. Because the way that's how certain people jumping and attacking Wagiti. How executive members and sycophants who are attached to the National Democratic Congress are attacking Wayne Wagiti Redhead. Simply because even before they announced their activity, he already announced that he was having his activity that happens to be clashing with theirs. Even before they announced their activity, people knew of his activity coming up. Because when he's finishing one, he tells you when the next one is going to be and so on. So people knew that he was coming with his stuff. But they're attacking the man for what? For what? What has he done? What sin has he committed? We have a caller online. Hello, good night.
Hi.
Hi, good night, caller. You're live. Go right ahead.
Why NDC want to bring a convention in Northwest?
No, but partner. Hold on. No, hold on. We're not advertising for them. We ain't saying where it taking place or when it taking place. All we know is they have an activity on the weekend. Whole program, if you realize, whole program, that is what I've been dealing with it. We ain't helping them advertise.
I apologize. I apologize.
They ain't coming by us where we just have 1,000 people listening on YouTube alone and how much 1,000 on Facebook and other. They ain't coming here and get free advertising. We know they have an activity on the weekend. We leave it there. We ain't saying we. All right, my brother?
I apologize.
On Monday, we're saying there, you'll call back and we're having that conversation on Monday. But for now, we're not advertising for them.
Okay, thank you. I apologize.
No, you don't have to apologize. You just didn't understand at that time. I explained myself now.
Okay, so thank you.
All right, brother. Love. Bless. Yeah, they ain't getting no free advertisement here. All we know is they have a thing on the weekend. But why attack Wayne Wagiti Redhead? What has he done except provide means for Grenadians who may not have been able to achieve something. I saw a guy with a car. Yeah, I see a guy with a car. The guy say, watch, he just making up the money to try and buy a car. And he go in the big one, he win the car. But was he and some other people? He paid the other people from the money that he had and he ended up with the car. Blacker Dan would have said, that is a blessing. We have a caller online. Hello, good night.
Sheldon, you are a big...
Let me see. 4426134. Yeah. No, don't try that. Do it us. You even get to say it. 4426134. You make them happy. Yeah. 4426134. You ain't calling my program and get on that woman. We go deal with you. Well, you feel that stupider. Yeah. You can go to hell. And I know you're going to meet a lot of your friends there. 440-7377-347-329-3101. We have to find a pig squeal for when they get lash. Yeah? Let me see. We have a call online. Hello, good night.
So this person is a dum-dum?
Nah, don't worry them, man. Let me get the number again. They're too stupid.
Yeah.
4426138.
The man that's speaking, they just know this. I see him in Peter everything.
Nah, well, he maybe go and listen.
Yeah.
But I not near could go and listen.
And they say Emma thief for money. And they what about the money? They don't do that for money too?
No, they ain't doing that. They ain't doing that.
When the time which we will get it. But all of them have to go down and it's down there to go.
Why watch? They should make the joke and actually call it. They should make the joke and actually, I'll be the happiest person in the Caribbean, not just Grenada. Because I know it's down they going.
Yes, all of them going down.
Yeah.
He have a minister in the area. She's a minister. She don't vote for we don't vote for her, but like if we vote for her. Nothing do going good up here. Nothing do going good. Nothing. Put some people to walk in the road. They say they take out one and they put the horse. Tell them good night. Have a good night. Give them fires.
Well, you know me, I'm afraid.
We don't
All right,
have
my
to
dear.
pray. If you see Sunday, be ready for them. Later.
All right, my dear. Yeah, no call my number and try your stupidness. Go on all your program and do your stupidness. Don't come here. That's all you feel like good. As I get older, I get nicer. You know, back in the days and thing, the lady, hey, that's all you. 440-7377 440-7377 347-329-3101. Those are the numbers for you to call and get on the inside. You understand what I mean? Yeah, you understand what does take place sometime. Pig galash. Oink, oink. That pig galash. Where that pig call from again? Let me give you the number again. 4426134. Don't call me program. Yeah, don't call me program. Stay in all your lane. If all you can't take it, tune off. 440-7377. 440-7377. We have 3 minutes remaining on the program and I'm using my 3 minutes. I had to save that sound effect. So folks, don't forget, tomorrow evening, 6:30, we minding we business. Tomorrow evening at 6:30 p.m., we're heading to the Marian Community Center with the Vision Tour meeting, the Honorable Emlyn Pear, and the team of the New National Party will be there and discussing various issues of national importance. And that's at 6:30 at the Marian Community Center. So those of you in Marian and surrounding areas, Montjalou, even those of you up in Laborie and so on, St. Paul's, you want to come down, you can come across for that. Some of you even as far as Old Wester Hall, and so you can come over to that activity that is taking place. And remember, for those of you out in Carriacou and Petit Martinique who are heading up to Carriacou and Petit Martinique, this Friday they've got the after work line. That's from 4:30 taking place at the party office, knowing them. I'm sure they're starting earlier than that, but we'll say 4:30 this Friday. And then on Saturday morning, they've got breakfast from 7 a.m. and Juve morning on Monday, they've got breakfast as well. All right. Also remember we'll come back to the brunch. We deal with the ones for this week now. Yeah. On this Friday as well, the New National Party is having their after work lime. That'll be taking place at the party headquarters out in Tempe. And it starts from 4 p.m. until. All right. Of course, you don't have to pay to enter. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful activity. Looking forward to seeing you here. Even the pig. Come that pig. You will get here. Watch I'm telling you. We barbecuing you. Come. And we still saving peace for the barbecue up in St. Patrick. All right. Food and drinks on sale at the NNP headquarters. That's going to be taking place this Friday. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. NNPites, mind your business. NNPites, watch your bread. NNPites, mind your business, watch your bread. Don't get tricked. Do the work. Yeah? As I often say to various countries and various political parties, you could have the more popular political party. People could love your candidates. You can even have more money for your campaign than the other side, who is not as popular and have less money, and you could lose to them if they are more organized than you. Because if they are more organized than you, they know who their voters are, where to go, where to get them, where to bring them out, when to bring them out, make sure they vote, everything, keep in contact with them, etc. While you just go in on popularity. That don't work in elections. Do the work. Whoever could go in Dubai and bring how much money and wash it. They could bring it by the suitcase. Yeah, I'd like to talk about suitcase. We could talk about that too. They could bring it all how and launder it. We ain't cater. At the end of the day, they could have more money. But if you do the work and you're better organized, you will always come out victorious. NNPites, we know how to do this thing. Do the work. Focus on we business and what we have to do. Folks, that's all the time for Talking Points tonight. It's been a wonderful time being here with you in whatever you say, whatever you do it safe and secure. Want to be speaking to and with you and not about you. And remember, we're going to call and say very well and hello to tomorrow, day after, weekend, whole time we getting them call. 442-6134. Don't call my phone. Right? That's all the time we have. And don't play all calling on private because I ain't going to answer. So that's all the time we have for tonight. It's been wonderful being here. And everything you say and do it safe and secure. Want to be speaking to and with you and definitely not about you. We're going out like this tonight.